What's up, you guys? How y'all doing? I have returned for another video regarding the UH men's basketball team, and the clouds have cleared a little bit in terms of the roster because UH landed a big pickup to fill the voids of Mor Seck, who announced on Instagram that he would be entering the transfer portal. But first of all, before I get to that, as you can tell on my title down here, there is something else on here that I will also address as well. And none of it is negative, and of course it's not negative. But first of all, guys, subscribe. That's how this channel grows. I want to keep my monetization status, and the only way I can do that is with your help. I'm over 10,700 subscribers. Now my goal is to make it to 10,800. Hopefully I can get there soon. So, anyway, guys, subscribe. Let's get into this. I'm going to put up my banner here. That's right. Men's basketball, big pickup. And Coach Eran Ganot earned some accolades. I'm going to talk about that second. But I'm going to get this elephant out of the room. UH men's basketball, just a day after losing Mor Seck to the transfer portal, got a big pickup from a forward from Utah Tech, who announced that he will be playing basketball for the University of Hawaii. And you can tell by my thumbnail, as I screenshotted that post on X or Twitter, I take back what I said. He's not a forward. He's a center, I should say. He's a center, and his name, Tanner Christiansen. And I got to tell you, that's going to be a big pickup because that kid is a tank. You look at his body, that kid is going to do a lot of good for the University of Hawaii. Now, again, he's definitely not the same kind of guy like Mor Seck is. And again, I also want to send out my best to Mor Seck because I definitely would have liked to see him return. The heir apparent that I thought would be taking Bernardo da Silva's role for this upcoming season in 2024-25, well, he won't be wearing a UH uniform anymore. But still, I want to say that I'm definitely bummed for Mor Seck because obviously losing him is definitely like losing your star point guard. And of course, UH, they got a lot to fill with that. And at least some of those voids are being filled because with Tanner Christiansen, he's a tank, and he can also shoot, too. He could be another version of Ali Mami Karoma, who was on Cal Poly for a few years, and then he transferred to Portland. But we didn't see him play in the Diamond Head Classic at all. I guess because he was benched for team purposes, and which is unfortunate due to team rules. But still, obviously, for someone like him, for someone like Tanner Christiansen to come to the University of Hawaii, that's a big pickup, okay? And I think some of those voids and then some will be filled. But again, I'm also hoping that Mor Seck has a bit of a change of heart. But of course, I'm not ruling it out, even though it does seem unlikely. But then again, it's possible. I talked about UH football almost losing quarterback Braden Shager to the transfer portal. Then he had a change of heart and chose to stay here for his final season. And Mor Seck was only a sophomore, and he had 2 more years to go plus a redshirt option. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be using that redshirt option to rehab his knee. But quite frankly, with someone like Mor Seck saying that he's an island boy, I hope that any D2 school at Hawaii will consider him, because for someone like Mor Seck, a 7'1" center who can jump, who can shoot, who can even get those dunks, I think that we'll see Tanner Christiansen do just that, even though he's 6'10". And while guys over 7 feet may be kind of hard to find, so especially someone of Mor Seck's caliber, they're out there somewhere. But as far as head coach Eran Ganot saying that he's confident that this team is still going to move forward, I believe in that guy. But at the same time, all coaches have to say that to the media. Those are one of those coaches' cliches that they have to say. Because obviously, they're certainly not going to throw the team under the bus and say, oh, we lost this guy or that guy. We're screwed up for next season. They're not going to say that. Really. Because obviously, all coaches have to say positive things about their team. Really. So for those of you out there who on social media who want to bash on Ganot, don't do that anymore. The guy knows what he's doing. And I'll tell you this, with the accolades he picked up recently, that's solid proof he knows what he's doing. And I want to congratulate head coach Eran Ganot for earning the award that he did. Because I looked on Instagram, he's the recipient of the Coaches versus Cancer Champions Award, or Champion Award, I should say. And he's raised over $100,000 for that charity. And that's a big statement there. And that's a big claim to fame. And for someone like that to know that that's what Ganot is doing, he knows what he's doing for sure. Not going to lie to you. So obviously, if I'm the University of Hawaii right now, I'm keeping his job under lock and key because he knows what he's doing. I mean, sure, we've yet to reach the NCAA tournament in 7 years, but still, that guy knows what he's doing, okay? And I got to tell you, if someone like Ganot can pick up guys like Tanner Christiansen and even some local kids like Aaron Hunkin-Clater, and supposedly another shooter in AJ Economou, we should have some of those voids filled, but I definitely hope that they can find that Ganot can find some point guards. Because obviously, with losing guys like Juan Munoz and Noel Coleman to graduation, obviously Tom Beatty's going to have to, kind of pick up some slack. But I have a feeling he's going to do that. This past season, he really did that. He led the team at UC Santa Barbara, which I think should not go unnoticed at all. Okay? And Tom is going to be a starter sooner or later. Maybe even this upcoming season. Who knows? We'll see. I mean, Akira Jacobs should be a good shooter as well. If last season was any indication, he made some quality three-point shots, and Cody Williams stepped it up after he missed some of non-conference with a groin injury. And that's another guy on the point position that I'm sure should fill some voids too. So I thought I'd just keep it short today and also congratulate Coach Ganot on the accolades. And as another thing also, assistant head coach John Montgomery earned a seat to the coach's banquet or something like that. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to find it. So, obviously, as a matter of fact, I don't really need to. But still, for Coach John Montgomery and, of course, head coach Eran Ganot to earn those accolades, hey, good on them. I think that this team is going to be on. This team can only go up. But the only thing that sucks about Tanner Christiansen being picked up, he's a grad transfer, so we're only going to have him for one season. And that's unfortunate, really. But still, I'm not going to take anything away from his talent. I think he's going to be a valuable pickup. And I think he's going to do a lot. And maybe even do some things that Mor Seck couldn't do. And while I still hope that Mor Seck has a change of heart, it does seem unlikely. So anyway, guys, that's all for today. And remember, subscribe. That's how this channel grows. And I'll see you all for the basketball season 2024-25.